Hello, friends. Let us continue our last lecture on the hydroelectric power plants. This time, I will show the main components of hydroelectric power plant. This actually the simple schematic diagram of the hydroelectric power plant. Here you can see here that first you have there is a reservoir of water reservoir, and then it is a dam. Then pipes that's penstocks are connected with the dam, and there is also control gate. This controls the flow of water or intake valve is there for which is controls the water supply, and this there is also there are also nozzles are also present there, but this is not shown here. And you know what is the function of the nozzle. It converts the high pressure energy of water into kinetic energy. So by if it is a this convergent nozzle, and this there is also this is here this above the dam it is called this is called a head race, and below the this outlet of the turbine it's called a tail race. So there is you can see then difference between the two is called the head of the this power plant. So now let us move on the this powerhouse. In powerhouse there is a this turbine is connected coupled with the generator, then generator is connected with the transformer. So what is the purpose use, what is the use of transformer? It actually is, if we need, it is used to convert AC into DC or DC into AC. So then this AC or DC is supplied to these power lines. So this is simple construction of the hydroelectric power plant or hydroelectric power station. So let us move on the advantages and disadvantages of the hydroelectric power plants. So first let us have a look on the advantages. There is no fuel cost as water is available in nature. Okay, so यहाँ पे fuel use नहीं होता है, that means so its running cost is less. So there is no fuel transportation cost also. There is no necessity of fuel and ash handling equipment as compared to city power plants. There is no air pollution. Since when no fuel is used are burned here, so that means there will be no pollution in the hydroelectric power plant. So it is very neat and clean plant. Operating and maintenance costs are very low. Okay, so these plants can be put into service immediately. There are no standby losses. Efficiency of the plant is highest and does not change with age. Okay, so its efficiency does not change with time. So power generation can be controlled quickly and rapidly without any difficulty. The plant is suitable for supplying power to variable load. So by controlling discharge of water precisely, constant speed and frequency can be maintained. The life of the plant is longest. Generation cost per unit kilowatt is lowest. In addition to the generation, this of electricity, these plants is also useful for supplying of drinking water, supply of water for irrigation and control the food. So you can easily understand these points. These are have been written here very easily and in a concise manner. So let us move on. That what are the disadvantages of the hydroelectric power plants? So capital cost due to construction of dam. So I already told you that the construction of dam needs a lot of money. So that means it is capital cost, yeah, or the cost of installation of whole the power plants because of the construction of dam is more as compared to steam power plants. But the running cost of these this hydroelectric power plants is less as compared to steam power plants. Only the big disadvantage of hydroelectric power plants is that their capital cost is much. So and also it depends on the nature and as it requires huge amount of water, so which is more stored during any season. So it depends upon the discharge or the storage of water. So if there will be no storage of water, so we cannot run hydroelectric power plants. And power output is totally dependent on monsoon. It takes long time for complete erecting of power plant. So for operating this power system or starting this power plant, it requires much time. It requires large area, or we can say catchment. It is also a part of the hydroelectric power plant. We can say this area for catchment area. So it requires large area or catchment area for storage of water. As sites are away from the load center, so cost of transmission and losses in it are more. So this hydroelectric power plant station are very far from the are installed are installed far from the these transmission lines are from the consumers. So that means its transportation transmission cost is high as compared to city power plants. So there is a limitation to select the site of hydroelectric power plants because of their requirement. So because we have to see the these water resources are water stored in dam water resources are natural source of water where it is available. That is why we have to first see the availability of water. That's why if the water this water source available far away from this this residential area, that means you have to for transmission of electricity you need a large supply of this lines. So that means it will the supply of electricity will be much costlier than other power plants. So it totally depends upon the availability of water. So these are the disadvantages of the water and this hydroelectric power plants. So you can easily study from this. These are very written in a very simple manner. So let us discuss another topics related to hydroelectric power plants in next lecture. Thank you very much.